It's all crooked. Alright, we got the heater on. Kipper, we go for a little walk. I gotta do one more thing first. Put my bag down. Come on. Hold on. Hold on, bud. Alright, I'm restarting the tablet. Sometimes this Wi-Fi extender won't work for some reason, and it doesn't show up unless I restart the computer. Anyways, should we shut this a little bit? Back of my neck's cold. Put the hood up. There you go. Zip this up. You want to see how crazy I look? Kipper, don't look crazy. Let's show everybody how crazy I look. Ready to go for a walk, Kip? We gotta put this propane tank away first. Hold on. Light as a feather. Light as a feather. Alright. Where should we go for a walk? Huh? Listen to that wind. You know, I don't mind the cold. I don't mind the snow. But I can't stand the Arctic winds, the tornado winds. Not like that. Y'all can keep that. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab my 9mm. Stay, Bubba. We're going for a walk. Hopefully, I only have. What are you doing, Nut? Don't go where I'm pointing the gun, you idiot. I believe that this has fired a shot, I think, at the coyotes not too long ago. Are we going for a walk or what? You coming? Come on. Come on. I'll leave this here. All I need, this is my, so it's a subcompact. Don't put that in my pocket. It looks huge, but it's actually the compact version. Come on, bud. I don't think I'm ever going to need it out here, but it's a good deterrent for bears and coyotes. Give them a little scare. Go for a walk? Let's go. Come on. Come on, bud. Let's go. You don't want to go now. It's too cold. Come on. Kipper. Out now. You listen or we're going to go inside. You said you wanted to go for a little walk. I'll zip my sweatshirt all the way. Yeah, I'm not going to be out here too long. That's good for you guys, because then I won't spend too long talking. Alright? So, episode... what are we on, 32? I always forget to look. I'm pretty sure it's 32. 30 was before Thanksgiving. 31 was Thanksgiving. Yeah, this is after Thanksgiving. Now can wait. It's snowing, bud. It's snowing, bud. What do you think? What do you think? So episode 32. Man, there's a lot in episode 32. I can always tell by how much of the horrible music that I use that you guys hate. Because I speed stuff up so much. You know, I don't like to leave it silent. That tree needs to get cleaned up at some point. Cows are in out of the pasture. They were in last time too, though. wonder how much snow we're supposed to get this time. I had a dream that we had like 6 feet. Crazy. I'm good for that. I don't want that. I'm good. I think the most I've ever been in is 4 feet. Connecticut's limit, I think, was growing up was 4 feet of snow at once. I mean, we've been dumped on and dumped on and dumped on. But I think growing up, the limit was 4 feet. All right. Today is brought to you by the word I'm going to say it a lot. Wow. Yeah, I'm not staying out here long. It's too cold. Whew. It's pretty though. I just wish we weren't so far from town. You know, it's an hour to town, but then with roads like this, it's more like an hour and a half to town. You know, the all aluminum body truck Ford gave me, right? Yeah, they're one of my sponsors. They're gonna give me a brand new F-350 for this massive truck camper I'm building. What you think, bud? I'm just really I gotta explore out there. I've got to. It's calling me. It's gonna happen soon. It's gonna happen soon. I also ordered for my anniversary, my wife's getting me a portable wood stove. And then, so I'm gonna do some winter camping, and I'm gonna do an experiment with a 10 by 10 canopy with the, wow, that wind's brutal. Turn this way for a minute. 10 by 10 canopy with walls, and I'm gonna put the 10 in there. Or sorry, I'm gonna put the wood stove in there, and see how that works. I'm gonna try a little experiment. I'm gonna build a little platform too, and I'll build it. This guy, I'll build it in 3-foot sections, maybe with 2x4s, just to get it off the ground. I don't know, I'm gonna experiment with it because I want to be out there for a day or two. I don't want to just, you know, survive the night. You know, be glad that I made it and go home. I want to enjoy myself, do some riding out there, just have some fun. That's coming up soon. All right. What else? Oh, so episode 32. A lot of work is done, actually. I do the first. We staying. My buddy Evan. You guys have met him before. He's a subscriber and a friend. He comes up and helps me stain. Hey, you get too far ahead. He comes up and helps me stain the furniture. Over here, bud. Car coming. Every time hey, get over here. Hey, right now. I'm over here. Car coming. Get over here. Come here. Right where I'm pointing. Stay. You listen. You're gonna get hit by a car. Whew, cold. My face is frozen. You know, for 25 degrees, this feels more like 15. It's like biting through my clothes, my 5 layers. So we do a lot of staining. Don't you guys love how I don't like edit stuff? I just like, I'm just gonna be stupid. Oh man, I'm a goof. I do voice impersonations too, by the way. Anywho, listen. Love the sound of the wind rustling through the bramble. You had enough, bud? Ready to go inside? Yeah, I don't want your feet to get too cold. It's colder this time than the last time I took them out here and did the interview. I always call it interview. Introduction. So let me hurry up and finish this, so somebody doesn't complain that it was a 28-minute dog walk again. Hey, remember, it's not a project, it's a journey. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's a ticket. What are you seeing? What are you seeing over there? You tough guy, aren't you? Come on, tough guy. Oh, you hear him complaining? He smells something. There's the coyotes. Come on. Yeah, that's the thing about bringing him on camping trips is I worry about him with the coyotes. I'd have to tie him up. He doesn't. He's really trained, really well trained. Like he'll heal on his own, things like that. Walk by my side, but when other animals are involved, I don't know if it's protective or curious or friendly or all of the above. And I don't want him running after the coyotes, trying to be friends or trying to defend me. We'll get eaten alive. So episode 32, Evan comes up. We do staining, lots of staining actually. And I think we do the first coat of poly gel. And I talk a little about how I do that, which is the 2 different rags. One for applying the gel and one for buffing it off. I end up putting 3 coats on, I believe. So this is the first coat. We get some more staining done as well. Evan does that. The first attempt to fix the overhead shelves, the ones that go directly above the bed for the reading lights. I have my first attempt to fix that. And you'll see. I have to fix it again. You know me making, look at him sliding all over the place. You know me making things too, overbuilding things, overthinking things. Anyways, there's another word for the day. Or there's that word for the day. All right, bud. Slow down. You're gonna slide, slip and slide. Is that enough? It's cold. Need a bigger jacket for that boy. Kip, hold up. There's a car coming. Come here. Come here. Come here. Turn to the house. Yep. See the car? Come here. Come here. Good boy. Good boy. Stay here. Stay here. Stay here. Come on. Come on. Come on, Bubs. Come on. Come on. Oh man, the wife ordered me some hankies. I runny nose all the time. Can't wait to get those in. So let me finish up real quick. I'll put the dog in. Stand here so you guys can see the snowfall. You hear Kipper complaining? Listen to the wind. Yeah, I'm good on this weather. Anyways, after I try to fix the shelf, we stain it. Also the other shelves that go in the overhead, those get fixed as well, don't they? In this episode, pretty sure they get the new bottoms put on. Remember, I was just gonna throw so I took you guys saw me take off the old bulky L brackets off of it, and the wife says they're too bulky. Remember, I told you all that. Anyways, I'm going to put the thin streamlined white metal brackets, and they match really well. I love them. But before I can do that, I've got to stain everything and gel everything, and then I look at the bottom of it where the L brackets, the big L brackets, were attached, and look at this tree stand out there. Where they were attached, they've been what do you call it? They tore up the wood when they came off. So I want to fix that. So I ended up having to oh yeah, it is this episode, because I remember That took forever. So the first one, all I did was put a new piece of polyurethane right above it. Or sorry, polyurethane. Put a new sheet of the plywood right over the top of everything, glue it down, stain it, polygel it, and it's golden. The smaller one, however, is already raised up. So at first I tried to cut these little pieces to fit in there. You'll see, I'm not going to explain the whole thing now. Anyways, I ended up having to tear the whole thing apart. And that liquid nails, it's the reason why it's called liquid nails, because it took forever to come off. And then I had to sand it down again to its original. Oh, doing duty, huh? Good boy. That's why he was all rambunctious earlier. Good boy. Get a treat. Yeah. Let me get him inside. He gets a treat now. He's a good boy. Yeah, this guy right here is a smart guy. He washed his truck yesterday. Anyways, what was I going to tell you? I left this out so the grandson, I'll pull the grandson around when he comes over. I think he's coming over today. So I fixed those shelves as well. And everything gets a coat of the polygel on it. And then it's, you know, it gets over, once the videos start getting over an hour, I try to cut them down. You know, I don't want you guys to be bored out of your gourd with all these minutes I'm using up. Like right now, just rambling on for nonsense reasons. Anyways, I really hope you guys enjoy this episode. There's a lot involved, a lot of editing I had to do. It took me a while, but it's done. I'm going to get this introduction done after I work in the shop for a couple hours. And then it's so pretty back there. So pretty back there. That's why I really want to be walking right now. But Kipper, the snow's too deep for Kipster. And I don't really have the right kind of boots. I need me some rubberized, waterproof boots. My toes will freeze off. Back in there, you see those woods back there? That's where I did the steak challenge. Way up in there. I love that. I love it up there. So I'm either going to use my wood stove that I got for anniversary. I'm going to use it up there and build my canopy up there, or I'm going to go to a real campsite first just to try it out, to see how it works. You know, I want to take it one step at a time. No need to be foolhardy. All right, guys, I love you all. Be good to each other. Christmas is only less than a month away now, so if you're like me, I'm trying to get my Christmas shopping done, and which means I won't be buying supplies for the camper this month. It's going to be slim pickings, but I've got plenty of work to do without having to buy supplies right now, so I'm going to do whatever I can. I think today I'm going to install that other vent. I think that's what I'm going to do. All right, guys, I love you all. Be good to each other. And I'm going to finish that drawer. Yes, that drawer. I love that drawer building in there. All right, guys, love you guys. Have a good night. Be good to each other. Bye. Little stove. It's not that little. That's the size of the door, and it's got the flames going. It's really cool. I think I can use it in the camper as well because it's got two settings. The low setting, 1000 watts, and then if you turn this on, that's 1500 watts plus 1000 watts. So 2500 watts, and then you can make it so much hotter. But we kept that off last night and just had that on. And you can turn the temperature way up. Right now that's off. And then you can turn the flames up high too. See? Isn't that cool? Turn it back down. It's all the way down. It's all the way up. So awesome, isn't it? So, I mean, so it got down to what, 39 last night? This thing, it's all we used last night. We used this in the back bedroom. And then when BA's here, she can use the other heater we have up in where the futon is, so. Because we're not gonna use propane. We just can't afford it, so. Pretty cool, right? It's only $60. You should look into getting one for you guys. It'd be a lot cheaper than running propane. Plugs into the wall. Just outlet. Why are you sitting like that? Huh? What are you irritated about? You've been in a bad mood tonight, dude. I don't know what your beef is, but You need to relax. Relax. Are you crabby because you got a haircut? Huh? Are you mad? Yeah, that's what it is. But I didn't cut all your hair. I just cut the face. I just trimmed you up a little bit, bud. He's like, trimmed up? You butched me. At least your body's warm. I know it's cold up here in this Arctic land we live in. So you gotta stay warm, right? Hey, don't be acting like you're not listening to me. I know you hear me, bro. Because if I say a word like treat or oh, you still oh, see, you heard that. You heard that. Oh, you're complaining now, huh? Straight up just muttering under your breath. I love you, bud. Even though you're grumpy. That face, man. He's so mad at me. Got it.
I love you. Oh, I love the pucker lips. Yeah.
What do you think of your sissy, huh? Buddy. Little man, what do you think of sister? Huh?
Jetty, can you give her a kiss? Give her a kiss. Give her a kiss. Aww. Yeah.
Aww.
Let's kiss her together. Ready? Ready?
Kisses.
Come on.
Give her kisses. Aww. Hope I got that on video. I don't know if I got it.
Aww.
Cute.
Cute. Jenny, give her hugs. Give her hugs. Aww.
Oh,
Give her
you're such a
hugs.
sweet boy.
Aww.
So nice.
Yeah.
Is that baby?
Aww.
Sissy?
That's your sister, buddy.
Are you going to be a good protector?
Baby.
That's good enough for now.
Jenny,
He ain't ready to call
give her
her
a kiss
sister
on the
yet.
head.
Baby, yeah.
Baby.
Good job.
Baby.
Good job, buddy. So how's she been feeding and everything? She's good and yeah?
So good.
That's a little squashed, boy. Squished. Oh, you got them big earlobes. You got them big earlobes. She doesn't have dad's ears. She got big old earlobes too, bro. She can have no problem with earrings. Nope. Cheers. Totally squeaking. Let's see, look at her smiling again. Hey, little one. You want a little smile for Grandpa? Oh, you did a little sigh. That's a little sigh. Remember saying you got the Richards mouth? I think I see it. Definitely got the big earlobes like the Richards. You're still beautiful. You're so precious. Yeah. Oh, you sighed again, huh? Just a little. May God bless you all the days of your life. And God's grace be upon you. May His mercy guide you. May His strength be in you. Show you the way. May you follow after Him and love Him with all your heart. And that is my prayer. Thank you, God, for blessing us with a video. Thank you for everything. Good and healthy and keep healing on, Lord. Yes, name for amen. Oh, big little snort. Did you hear the little snort? All of us are playing, and it's so loud in here, and she is out. Look at her. Aww. I love these two girls right here so much. Two of my favorite ladies in the whole world right here. You guys know where the bathroom is? Oh, there it is. That's Kipper. I wish I could read Jetty's mind right now. What do you think, Kipper? What do you think, buddy? You're being such a good boy. You're being such a good boy. Yeah, you are. You're so patient. Yeah. Good boy. What you doing, Jetty? Playing with your animals? You got the pig? What else?
Every single thing up for him. But again, I didn't say anything.
I'll be sure and cut that out of the video.
Oh, crap. I never know when they're videotaping.
No. Get it. Here's the pacifier. Eat. Oh, Jacob, what's that for? What's that sad face for? There are no sad faces. Here you go. There you go. Okay. No? Your little footsies out of here. Get your little footy in there. Get your little footy in there. Little chubby cheeks. Little chubby cheeks. Little chubby cheeks. Come on, do it again, please. Do it again. What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say?
They are active.
What are you trying to say, pretty little girl? What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? She just laughed. You missed it. We didn't get it on tape though, unfortunately. Oh, what? You stuck? Are you stuck?
Can I get down?
Are you stuck? Get your footsie out. Who was that? Was that her?
Yeah.
Goodness.
That was loud.
Oh, now she can see better. So now you can see better.
Up here.
Ooh. 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 Dang it.
Doing karate over here.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. What are you staring at? What are you staring at, huh, pumpkin?
Darn it, that coffee smells good.
Now you want one? Oh yeah, I don't think you can done it without me. Hey, what color is this? Oh, you already know that color yet. What color is that? Green? Say green? Oh, whatever. Now you won't do it. Nugget. You little nugget. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Huh? You gonna smile? You gonna laugh? Oh, really? Oh, I see. Peekaboo! 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 Are you hungry, huh? You trying to bite those hands? Trying to bite those hands? Huh? What? What? Get me in it, she said. Are you chilling with your sis? Huh? Hi. Hi, guys. What are you doing? You're a good boy. You're a good boy.
Ice, ice.
Ice, ice, baby.
There you go.
Salt, please.
What is she talking about?
You're recording.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Totally reminds me of you.
girl?
That's you just sit there and do this
What are you
all
doing,
day. Just sit there and go,
little
ah.
girl? Oh, yeah, tell me all about it. Tell me the story. Say they
And you
took me to town and
listen
then they
to her.
made me ride and cry and burn up and it was so sad. Yeah, I know.
And then you swing, you sit in your swing and do this. Back and forth. And I couldn't believe you liked that way that swing, that swing would go so up, like really far. I'm worried.
Probably why I love swinging so much.
Right?
Very good. But I could have sworn last time you made it,
I don't know. I thought you mashed the potatoes.
I did, but it was a different type of potato, and I didn't leave the peels on. So
They're
I
red
mashed
potatoes.
some of these, but I didn't like mash
Right,
them.
but
Yeah.
sometimes you do mash them.
Yeah. If I use
Right.
the big white
So they went-
potatoes, the russets,
Okay. I'm gonna have to experiment.
Tastes really
you can
good.
put
Yeah,
hamburger
I like
meat
that.
in it, you can put chicken in it, you can put celery, onions,
Yeah.
you know,
Any-
pretty much
anything.
anything you want, really. One piece of potato?
She's looking right at the camera. Oh, you scared her. She's looking right at the camera right now. She was.
Here.
Hello. Oh, big yawn. Big yawn, little girl. Please. Say please. Thank you. Good boy. Now, Mommy's gonna get you your water.
You should have seen him dancing to Old MacDonald. He was repeating the words. It was so cute.
Get on video?
No, I'm gonna though.
No, no.
Give me that water.
Look, she just wants to get up and do something. She's like, come on, like, let's get the show on the road. Sorry. Looking good. Alright. Time to take a rest before my buddy comes over because I'm hurting really bad. Been working here for 3 or 4 hours. I'm done. Alright, guys. Be good to each other. Talk to you later. Bye.
So, if I don't look too happy right now, it's because I'm not. I am realizing that the wonderful, beautiful cabinet / shelf I just made for the overhead isn't going to fit with the other furniture in there. Look, even my dog feels sorry for me. He's trying to console me. I know, buddy. I'd make things too big. So you're about to see attempt number 1 at fixing the shelf. What I'm going to try to do is just make it a lot smaller short the distance between the two shelves. And I work really hard to fix that, and it doesn't work. But watch for yourself. Watch what I do. I am unbelievable sometimes. But it all turns out great in the end. It turns out really awesome. And I think that I'm finished with this shelf. But spoiler alert, I am not. It's got to be changed again. But for now, I move on to another cabinet that needs to be adjusted. The fridge cabinet is too tall. It touches the ceiling and more specifically interferes with the trim that's going on the ceiling. So I need to cut down the portion where the microwave fits, and I take out about 1 inch or 2. No big deal. Yeah, so I know I talk a lot, and I've had to edit a lot of this footage out so that you don't just see me standing like I am now, just talking with Evan. But I've told you before that I'm helping him in his journey to become a chaplain, and it's a big deal. It's a lot to it, and guidance you can get from somebody that's done it before is very helpful. So right now I am helping him compose a response to a letter that a lieutenant colonel wrote to him about his desire to become a chaplain. So the fridge cabinet is finished. I made the microwave section smaller. Now there's plenty of room for the trim to go on the ceiling. Next thing we're going to work on is some staining, and more specifically some polyurethane and gel. But we need to clean off the table first so we actually have room to work. You know me, gotta get cleaned up. Okay, if you remember, we used a product by Varathane last time. It was a stain, I think it's called light walnut stain, but it was also a combination of polyurethane and stain. I don't like it. I'll never use it again. It created a lot more drips than I thought was possible. So anyways, I'm going to go over the whole thing and sand it all with like a 220, I believe it's 220 grit sandpaper, a very fine sandpaper. And then what I'm going to do after that is come over the top of it with the gel coats. I believe I used 2 coats of the gel on top of it. I think that'll protect it just great. So before I actually put another coat of polyurethane on here, the gel actually, I decided that I need to fill in these spots where the big bulky brackets were. Remember, I'm using the metal brackets now. And at first you see I try to cut these little wedge pieces to fit in there, and they fit in there pretty good, but it's not going to look the way I want it to look. And you're going to notice it from underneath. If you're sitting at the dinette, you're going to look up and see it. And that's important to me. I don't want it to look shoddy or crappy. So I actually decided to do a full length piece of plywood. And that's what I was measuring for right there. So obviously I had another brainstorm, and that involves just putting the piece of plywood I cut right over the top of everything else. I mean, why not? It fits in there. Remember, I made a lip on the shelf, so it'll fit right in there nicely. It actually gives some stability to the shelf as well, so it's like a double layered bottom of that shelf. So I need to explain a little bit on this one. This smaller shelf, for some reason that bottom piece didn't get recessed as much as the other one. So if I put another layer of plywood on top of the the crappy looking piece right there, it would stick out too much, and that would bother me. So I decided to go ahead and remove that piece that I'm pulling off right now, and just replace it entirely. And it's gonna be fun, because remember, that glue gun, always got to use that glue gun. So this is my first experience with using liquid nails, and look, it really is liquid nails. Look at that, it is so hard to get off. It took me quite a while to take this off. I sped up so you're not bored with it, but oh my lord. And then I had to take the sander, and I think it was an 80 grit or a 50 grit paper, and sand all the glue off there because it wouldn't get flat.
Okay, well, my camera just decides that it doesn't want to record all of a sudden and just, goes to the home screen. I don't know what the problem is, but it's been doing it a lot lately. I think I've yelled about that before in previous episodes, but it's happening a lot lately. Samsung, you need to get your stuff together. It's really irritating me badly. Anyways, so I'm in the process of refinishing the bottom of this one as well. But this bottom one was so bad and so raised that if I put another layer of that nice plywood on there like the other one has, it's just gonna be raised too high. It'll be sticking out by like quarter of an inch probably. More than an eighth of an inch for sure. Like that one's slightly raised. You can see it right through there. You can see just a little bit. But if I did it on this one, it would have been really raised. Anyways, it took me about a half an hour, maybe longer, 40 minutes of recording you missed of me scraping it off with the scraper and a hammer. And this is came off like that. So that glue called liquid nails, it really is liquid nails, man. It is practically impossible to get it off. But I did it. Now I've got to sand it, so let me move the camera over here and start sanding.
If you're wondering where I keep disappearing to and what I'm staring at so intently, it's the game. I hooked up the shop with a Wi-Fi extender. I think I talked about that before in another episode. If you want me to do a step-by-step on how I extended my Wi-Fi into my shop, let me know and I'll put that in one of the episodes. I checked over the piece real quick, and any spots that were still kind of rough or bubbly, I used a piece of steel wool and just buffed it out real quick. Then I took a duster, blew off all the dust, and a tack cloth and wiped up all the excess so I can put the gel coat on now. what I learned from applying the gel coat a couple different times was that it reminded me of polishing my boots in the military. Now that's old school. When we used to have the glass-like shine on our boots, we would use our 2 fingers and wrap the terry cloth or a soft cloth around our 2 fingers and rub it in circles. And this method worked really good for the gel coat. Now, the gel coat also, you kind of put it on in a buffing kind of manner, but then you also take it off in a buffing manner too with another clean cloth. So it looks like I'm going to do the same thing with the long shelf that I did with the short shelf. Suffering succotash, shitty boy. All those S's together. Oh, Miss Moneypenny. Anyways, excuse me. So I'm gonna buff this up. Oh, somebody just messaged me right in the middle of recording. That's cool. I'm gonna buff this up just like the other shelf so that the gel will stick to it better. Okay? And then I'm gonna vacuum it up real quick. Okay, get some gloves put on, and I'm gonna start applying the first. This is the first coat of the gel. Remember, it already has the polyurethane / stain already on it that I didn't like. So it's an experiment. I've never done this before, and whereas I've always done like 3 or 4 coats of polyurethane. It's the first time I've ever used gel over the top of polyurethane. However, it is called polyurethane gel for a reason, and I believe that it worked out just fine. You'll see in the end. Okay, I'm not even trying to be funny here, but this totally reminds me of the Karate Kid when you got wax on, wax off, Daniel-san. Because I'm totally putting on the poly gel with the right hand and buffing it off with the clean rag on the left hand. I am such a goof. But remember, Daniel-san, you must always become greater than the master, yeah? Yeah. So a day or two later, I am on my own, and I'm going to start putting the gel coat on the rest of the furniture. I think I'll start with this shelf that that has to be fixed. I'm going to go ahead and gel coat it, and then I'm going to fix it. So, alright, let me get to work.